Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the NCG podcast. Say hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
I really don't feel like it.
It has been a long time, and we can explain this. So, apart from our laziness, we have actually bought a new lovely mixer, which we no longer have to edit separate audio streams in together. And look, basically, if you don't understand, it's just so much fucking better now.
It made our job a lot easier.
Made our job a lot easier. So, sorry for the month break, but we're back, and we're back better than ever.
Nothing's different for me. I really didn't do any work.
That's true, but I did. So, welcome back to the NCG podcast. It's good to see you guys again.
Hello, hello. How are we all?
I'm stellar. So, we are here. I'm going to tell you really quick before we get into today's episode's juicy, meaty goodness. I'm going to tell you about the direction we are planning on NCG podcasts and just NCG as a brand in general.
I like it.
Can we keep calling it a juicy, meaty podcast? I really like that.
I like that. Someone write that down. So, our Juicy Meaty podcast is now going to be even juicier with hour-long episodes on average, 45 minutes to an hour and a half, bit much. But we're going to try and get longer episodes out there because we've received feedback and we've done some comparisons. We think that's a good idea. So I hope you can all tune in for that. If you can't, just listen to some of it. That's okay. Other than that, you guys should stay tuned because we're going to start uploading videos to this same YouTube channel. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So keep posted for that. We're going to have some public fuckery. We're going to be messing with people, do some interviews. Probably
shit in public.
Shit in public.
If one of us
town
doesn't
square.
get arrested, I'm going to be
Yeah.
disappointed.
We won't tell you what we've got planned just yet, but look, we're going to get arrested here and there. And it's going to make for good content for you guys. So I hope you can tune in. Anyway, I think we should get into the meat of today's episode. So today we're going to actually talk about Hollywood, movie theaters, movies, how fucked it's all become, and the depravity that is, Hollywood and AAA movies.
I feel like that's a very bold thing to say that all movies
No,
are just shit.
It was more of a generalization.
No, a lot of the movies just they kind of just suck. Listen, when I was younger, Despicable Me, that's a mean show. Movie, such a good movie. But then they make shitty spin-offs and they make Minions.
Well, it's because right now I really don't think they're looking to take risks.
That's true. And I speaking of building off that, think about horror movies and how they're all the same movie and they're all garbage.
Yeah, they're all very similar. The Invisible Man. Have you watched that? That came out kind of recently. That was kind of like a thriller-ish.
Yeah.
But it wasn't completely horror, but it had horror in it, and it was rather good. But I mean, it was just yeah.
I've only ever seen 3 horror movies.
What were they?
It was It Follows, which some people like, but I think it was really shit.
Did you watch that with me?
No, I watched it with them.
Right.
It Follows. Then I saw. What's the fucking one?
You've seen
where they were in the town and
Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger.
Oh no, I've seen 4. Sorry, I've seen 4.
Oh, okay.
2 of them with you. Seeing the Jason. I can't remember what that was.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, first time I've seen a titty. I think I was 15.
Yeah.
First time
I remember when I was younger, me and my friend would just literally just lie in a little office space, and we wouldn't even watch the movies, right? We would just pull up the trailers on the computer and we're watching them. We're 10 maybe, and we're like, oh shit, it Pennywise, so scary, I'm gonna poo myself. Just to trailers. It was very, very cool.
I think I did something similar with my friends at sleepovers. We just watched the trailers.
Yeah. It's not the most ingenuitive thing.
Yeah.
But
anyway, Nathaniel, you were saying so.
I can't remember the 4th movie.
That's okay.
It's it's the one where
is it kind of new.
No. There's a game of it,
one.
and it's because I don't want to try and spoil it, but it's the one where the town is abandoned and cut off.
Is it? Oh, The Hills Have Eyes.
No. Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Oh, okay, that's right. They made it.
Hereditary. Have you guys watched that one?
No, but I've heard the soundtrack. It's badass.
Oh, that is a very good one. No. That one I think came out in 2018. Very good cast. And yeah, that one was fucking creepy.
Was Jimmy Fallon in it?
Unfortunately not. Jimmy Fallon would have made it a 10 out of 10
no,
IGN
absolutely.
easily.
Dude, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. But not to I'm going to spoil it a little bit.
Yeah,
so basically they're driving on this highway and the guy is like baked as shit. He just came back from a party, and he has this like 11-year-old like sister in the car. He's going like 90 on the freeway. She pokes her head out, fucking boom, head comes flying off. Like, and
Is
I'm
it
like,
by like a car or some shit?
nah, just a post. And then like I was just like, what the fuck? He's just driving, and then like, and like, you know when it becomes very like audio, like the audio gets very depraved, and it kind of like zooms. It's just like very like creepy. It's all very weird in that movie.
Like the audio equivalent of like the zoom, like move out while zooming in effect.
Yeah, and it's like it's very, very, very odd, but it's a brilliant movie. You would like it, Mark.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, because you're into weird shit like that.
Well, we'll get into that in a minute. What I'm into, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I bet you'd like that.
Yeah, we'll get to
Anyway,
what you're into?
So that's an example of a good horror movie, maybe, or just a thriller movie, even.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people mistake thriller for horror.
Yeah, this one probably is horror.
Yeah, anyhow,
Has like
so
cults and shit.
what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of shit ones.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen The Nun?
The Nun.
No.
Yeah.
It's just the same shit that came out with Insidious, that came out with The
average.
Conjuring. It's all the same movie,
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
and it's fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like it's why I don't watch horror movies. Like I'm not even scared of horror movies. It's just like they're
No, I don't really like horror movies.
it's just solidly a waste of my time to watch it.
Yeah, exactly. And see, because those movies rely on the cheap jump scares and shit, but it's all the same shit. So here's a concept I wanted to talk about. Scary shit, ghosts. Everyone reverts back to like a little girl in a white dress.
Yeah.
Who's a ghost thing. Because The Grudge was where that concept originally came from, and that was good. But they just mass-produced it until the point where, it's another little fucking scary
Wasn't
girl.
The Grudge like based off like
A Japanese movie.
Yeah, Japanese movie. Yeah. And it started there, and then the Japanese movie was very good.
It was wonderful.
Wasn't the remake a bit shitty though?
It was okay. It was called The Ring, the remake.
The Ring. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I didn't know.
And it was alright. It wasn't like terrible, but the thing is, everyone copied it. Like there's a game called Fear, and they had like an antagonist, which was a little dead girl, just like that.
Yeah. Usually the issue with these horror movies isn't like the production. Like the makeup is often good.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Usually, but it's just
only
the
shit
writing.
story.
It's just the writing.
Absolutely,
The
the
writing
writing.
just like it just goes downhill because they're like all right, so like we're gonna do something no one's ever done before. So we're gonna have listen, hear me out. We're gonna have a ghost. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Right. Right. It's gonna scare people.
Wow.
Holy
And they're like
shit.
in the fucking room. They're like, oh my god, no way. He
What if-
scares people. And it's a little girl in a white dress.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I've got a revolutionary horror movie.
Yeah.
So they walk into a room.
That is
you know,
terrifying. Just get naked. That is the scariest thing I could probably ever see.
okay, walk into a room. They open a drawer. Spiders. You know,
Wow, that's very-
A1 movie. A1
jump
movie.
scares.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
spider.
Big spider.
Big spider go bra.
I don't like spiders. I mean, I like. Not to
There are
get off
spiders
topic.
in this room, man.
Yeah, no, but they're cool. They're homies. I dab them up.
For those listening, we're in my bedroom right now, and it's full of tarantulas and shit because I'm weird.
Yeah, I know it's a fucking big one.
Anyhow, so like, but I think a lot of people confuse a bad horror movie for like a good thriller movie. Have you seen Get Out? It's a pretty
No, that's the Jordan Peele one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched that though.
Have you seen Us? Written by the same director. Okay, so basically those are both movies where it's really, really.
I shook my head, but they couldn't hear me.
They say if someone were to write it out to you, it would be like, okay, that's a cool concept for a horror movie. You
Yeah,
watch
isn't
it,
there-
the
isn't there
movie's
a
not
plot
scary.
twist?
Oh, there's a massive plot twist, which is lovely, and everyone should watch that movie.
Right,
Get Out
yeah,
is
yeah.
phenomenal, but it's like, it's not a horror movie. It's not scary. It's a thriller.
What? Yeah. What's so your definition, like to distinguish horror from thriller, is that horror is like scary?
It's meant to scare
I think
you.
thriller's a bit more eerie
I
than
think
it is scary.
I think the way we distinguish it is by the use of terror.
Okay.
So there are three aspects of terror. I think I've probably talked about this before on the podcast. If not, I've talked to you about it before.
Shoot for the moon now.
Let's hope I remember it. So there's the unknown.
Yep.
There's gross out,
Okay.
and then there's I can't remember the third one. I think it might be suspense.
So, oh yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Yep. And it's just all about employing those. While thriller can employ suspense, it doesn't really take into account the other two.
Right. Yeah.
So you're not dealing with that's why
Yes.
ghosts are so readily used because they're the unknown, and it's such like an easy thing to
It's
like
cheap.
jump on.
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
cheap.
Like, dude, like I don't have like a phobia of spiders, but like if I see like, did you guys play Skyrim?
I did.
Do you remember like one of the first like
frostbite
the
spiders?
massive frostbite spiders?
Yeah.
Fuck that! Are you kidding me? I don't want to go anywhere near them.
Seen the clip of the dude just like wailing on a baby spider? It's like, yeah, fuck you, and he turns around, the mom spider come in.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Meme. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been.
There's the new Tenet movie as well, but that looks Christopher Nolan usually
gonna
doesn't
see it.
miss.
I'm gonna
That
see
that,
it.
that man does not miss. he makes class.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that in cinemas actually. Ooh, COVID.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. But back to what we were saying about that terror stuff. Yeah, I agree entirely. Like the suspense in Get Out, for example. For anyone listening, if you've seen it, it's like so suspenseful, and everything, like the camera shots and the way people talk, it's so eerie. Like you said,
Yeah.
John, it's fucked.
Yeah.
But it's just it's more interesting than it is scary. The movie.
You know Parasite, the one that won the Oscar?
Yeah.
Have you guys watched
About
that?
the
No.
Korean
Who's
classism.
Korean for who was Oscar and why did he win? No. Yeah. Have you guys watched that?
No.
No.
I know about it. I know.
Oh,
about
it completely deserved it. Everyone's like, no, Joker should have won. Fuck off.
Did you see Joker?
I saw both. Yeah, Joker class film as well. But I
Joker
mean,
was fucking.
I
but I
did
mean,
saw
like
that.
the Parasite is literally right. It's not a horror, but it's just. It's very eerie just the whole way. Like it's very nice and calm, and you know they build it, and then all of a sudden just bam, and then like for the next like hour you're just like, what the fuck is going to happen?
Yeah.
and that is all, like I
It's
I couldn't.
thrilling. It's encapsulating.
Because a lot of like Marvel movies, you can usually predict what's like going to happen, right? But like this, I had no idea, and I love that. Like you said, like of the unknown.
Yeah. Where you don't know it. Like it's why. It's not. It's in my top 3 movies. I don't know what my favorite movie, but it's
Oh, Parasite.
No, not Parasite.
My bad.
I haven't seen Parasite.
He hasn't watched it, but top 3
Top 3.
because it won an Oscar.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Oscar knows something clearly. No, but it's a movie called Sunshine of the Spot. No, sorry, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That is such a good movie.
Exactly.
Jim Carrey.
No one's seen it.
No, it's such a beautiful movie.
Yeah,
It's so kind.
Jim Carrey actually did like a good serious role in it.
No, he was. I think he's a class actor. People can say what he want, like that he's fucking crazy, but I think he is very good. Yeah.
But no, it's the way I like it that it starts off kind of in a way like making you think it's a typical movie.
Yeah.
And then it practically forces you to put together the storyline.
Yeah.
And it engages you to really do that. And then like I remember exactly when like the moment clicked where like I figured out. I'm not going to spoil it at all, but like because like I highly recommend you see this movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I'll watch it tonight.
But like I remember the moment where I'm like where I figured out like the plot line and you just your mind's just blown.
Yeah, and like it's like one of those movies where like you feel like you're not upset, but it's like you're just like, man, you know, like if you watched it, it's like, oh man, like shit like that sucks.
Yeah.
And it's just very. It's
I
kind of humbling, but it's also just like mean.
I wish it ended sadder though.
Yeah, we won't get too lost in that. Watch the
Exactly.
movie.
Yeah.
Does everyone
I'll
have a
watch it.
definitive favorite movie?
Yes.
Mine changes here and there, but Fight Club.
Oh
I haven't seen
right,
that. I do want to see Fight Club.
good movie. Very good movie, Tyler.
Dude, what's a movie all 3 of us have seen? Jesus.
I don't know. Yeah, we're very
Yeah, you.
Forrest Gump?
Nope.
Because
Yeah,
oh, wow.
yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's on my needing to like watch list.
Yeah,
I,
big
but
list,
I
friend.
don't remember like the plot like 100% like I would with a lot of others, but like I've watched it.
Yeah,
I just remember fucking running.
I wanted to talk about Fight Club for a second, though. Similar to that concept. I haven't...
Mark, we didn't talk about Fight Club.
Oh, we don't.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
That's true.
Boom.
Mark, you fucking forgot about the first rule.
Everyone knows that's a reference to Fight Club.
Yeah.
We don't even need to explain that
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
So yeah, Fight Club, like that concept you were saying earlier about the, you're in the movie and you're watching it, and then eventually it clicks. You're like, holy shit, that's what's going on in this movie. Fight Club is a movie you can watch 1,000 times and you will understand it differently because you're like,
I had no idea how it was gonna go. Again,
yeah,
I was just like,
Fight Club's twist is phenomenal. Fuck, I love that film.
I think it was the first time I've ever seen like a movie with that kind of twist.
Like you hear about the plot twist, that whole concept. I hadn't, same, because I hadn't even understood it until I watched Fight Club, and I loved it so much. In my year 10 year 11 or year 10 drama class. All three of us did drama, fun fact for you viewers.
No.
We did
You don't get to know that.
yeah, I did a monologue. I did the intro sequence to Fight Club, and fuck, it's just so good. It's so so dark and in your mind about things, but it's fun and lighthearted at the same time. It's beautiful.
Edward Norton's also very good.
He's very good.
Apparently he's very problematic though.
On set, yeah.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Fight Club. The only thing I know about it is that Brad Pitt's in it. That's it.
Is he though?
Is he though?
Is Brad Pitt in it, Mark?
Is he though? That's the question.
No. But yeah, no, Brad Pitt is in it. Brad Pitt's also very good.
That's all I know about. I don't know anything about plot. No.
What's your favorite movie? We'll go around.
It can change. It's kind of susceptible to like what I classify it. The movie that I enjoyed the most was probably Scott Pilgrim.
All right. Yeah.
I'm very fond of that one. I liked it.
Classy.
Yeah, it's a very good movie where you can kind of just enjoy the cinematography.
We are sex, but bomb a new way to make you feel about death and get sad and stuff.
Pretty much. Yeah, but there's like it has a lot of intricate director like choices in there, as well as
I was so confused whilst watching it at the first time. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh no, this is kind of sick, but
yeah. But yeah, you can enjoy it on like a micro scale looking at, and you can also enjoy it on a macro scale of like the the story. I'm also quite fond of Watchmen.
I've seen that. That's a good, dark, gritty, awesome. You like comic books, you're gonna love that shit. Yeah.
Just like sitting down, I'm like, I can watch an hour of this movie. Next I know it was 2 a.m. and I'd finished it.
Well, the thing about that movie is it doesn't have any crazy, like if you describe it to someone, there's nothing
notable,
really different or notable, but it's just really good.
It's well put together.
It's very well put together, and that's like, important.
The thing is, like, nothing surprising really happens in the plot,
yeah,
but it's still a very engaging plot.
It keeps you in the fucking movie. It does, and it's great.
Have you guys? My favorite is have you seen The Gentleman?
Oh, I know.
It came out earlier this year.
Is that the one about the schizophrenic dude with like the personalities within his head?
That's
what? That sounds good though. No.
He's talking about the dude, the movie where like the dude traps the two girls. And he has like 6
personalities.
personalities.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called though.
Oh my god.
Glass?
Yeah, it's
No, is it Switch?
That's the second.
Switch. Yep. Switch.
I think it's called Twitch.
Nah, it's not Switch.
Oh,
Glass is oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh no, I can't get pissed off about this. Yeah, The Gentleman though, it's like the guy that made it, the director Guy Ritchie. He's kind of known for making like the like British mob. It's not mob. It's like British gangster kind of films.
Yeah, grimy. Like
But this one's just sick, just all the way through. Like, and it's just like it goes like in depth in like the whole like drug empire in England.
That's cool.
And like it shows like the tiers of like the top dogs to like the the youngins trying to sell on the corner, and it's sick, and everything that happens that goes on makes sense, and it's just beautifully put together, and like and one thing very interesting about it is they explain how people of such high stature, like he's like, oh, I'm gonna sell you my drug empire for 400 million, because he hides them underneath like the duchesses and the dukes, their houses in England, because they just have so much like estate, and it's just small shit like that.
So like what would distinguish that into your favorite movie other than other movies that are interesting?
Bro, like the characters, the writing, and they all have like there's like this guy called Coach, and they have like this plaid little checker kind of things, like the aesthetic, the suits that they wear, they all look classy, they know what they're saying, it's intimidating, and it's just kind of badass if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, okay.
But
bringing it back a bit though to you said something about superhero movies and you know what's going to happen,
right?
I see them in the same kind of category of shitty Hollywood as the manufactured horror movies these days.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I love my Avengers, man. I like it. The whole Infinity War.
Chadwick Boseman passed away.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I did actually. He was looking good for fucking 40 or whatever he was.
43, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know it was that old.
For colon cancer, I think.
My thoughts go out, man. What a cool dude. Anyway, so those kind of movies, it's like they're all the same. You know?
Yeah.
That's how it feels. You can see like what's going on.
Definitely, like watching the first Avengers as a kid, that shit hit different.
Yeah.
That was
But
mean.
like by like the fourth one, you're like, I don't really give a shit anymore.
I still watch them. You know, it's so easy to just be like you get given Iron Man and Hulk, and you just watch them fucking kill people. Like it's so easy to just like take that in and be like, yeah, sick.
The thing is, like, I watched a review video of the last one's Endgame, right?
Yeah.
I watched a review video of like the battle scene of Endgame,
Right.
and how it's really shit.
What?
Because it never feels like the Avengers have a chance of losing past the portals.
Right.
It's just like it's a battle, and like Thanos is pushing in, and then the portals come through, and you're like, alright, shit's solved.
Yeah.
Like you never doubt their power.
Yeah. Well, I think you're not really meant to. I mean, the gods, and like in the precursor towards that Infinity War, like they left it that like the Avengers, they just got fucked up. Like there was like 8 of them left, and they lost, right? And then they were like, all right, let's bring it back. Now we're gonna make them win. Of course they're gonna win. Of course, everyone knew that.
I have a lot
win
to
new
say
one.
about Infinity War and Endgame.
I'm not saying they should lose. I'm just saying there are a lot of moments in there that they had fully intended to be like oh shit, they can actually do this moment. Like when Captain Marvel came in, fucking destroyed the ship, or like when all like the female superheroes grouped together and fucking like teamed up. Like those moments would be so much more powerful if the stake of
you felt more stakes and struggle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you were worried. Yeah.
Stakes, I think stakes in movies is one of the most important things, like a ribeye or.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I want to talk about that.
Their steaks were medium rare. Like, bro, I don't
If
care.
it's well
about that.
done, steaks are dead.
Straight up, no, there were no stakes there. I don't want them.
Really quick, I want to talk about that stakes in a movie. Comparing it to the superhero movie, how a lot of people like I got the very same opinion in that fight scene in Endgame. I did see it in cinema. It was. I didn't feel anything. I didn't really care because I knew the Avengers were going to win, and it really just felt like I knew it was going to happen. The second like they had that whole time travel bullshit. I don't know. But stakes are important in a horror movie, like a manufactured one in Hollywood today, like all the same shit. Part of the reason why I just don't care when I watch the movie is the stakes is different. In a superhero movie, the stakes is to the heroes and the world they live in. To us, our stakes is our relationship to the character. So. If I don't care about the character on screen,
then
it's just
basically
like,
the rest of it's void.
It's just like man's dead. You know, I don't really care.
But that's why I think they have these different types of movies. So some people can give a shit about the character. Some people can give a shit about,
Yeah, and I think that's the importance of character development. Because, like, at the beginning of a horror movie, you always see someone get snatched and killed to show off the bad guy, yeah? And you're not meant to care. You're meant to be like, oh, okay, there's a threat of danger. And then they introduce you to your characters. And then you're meant to be like, no, I love that character. Don't die. Please, I'm scared for you. But if they don't hit that nail, which most of them don't do in my opinion, then you just don't care and you're not scared.
But I mean, like, let's face it. Iron Man had run his course.
What?
Like, solidly, his movies have been going for like 15 years.
Yeah. There's got to be something to
it. Like, if anyone was going to die, it was going to be Iron Man.
Yeah. Do you know who did that well? What franchise did that well? Have you seen Logan? Either of you?
No.
I watched the end of it. I literally watched it until he just got killed. Spoiler.
Now, Logan was, in my opinion, a perfect ending to that franchise. And it was just that. They meant to end it, and they did it perfectly. And they gave you all this closure kind of shit. And they tied up everything, and it was beautiful. But because they were like many things that were mass produced to the point where, people were stopping enjoying the movies. Like, you got the Conjuring 5 or whatever the fuck spin-off of Nun. Like, no one cares.
How many times are you going to conjure shit? Like,
at
some point you realize it's a bad idea.
Exactly.
It's like, maybe we shouldn't...
It's like Trainspotting.
I do.
Right?
Phenomenal movie, yeah.
It's such a good movie. But then it was like, standalone, keep that by itself. Like, but then they made one in 2017, T2 Trainspotting, and they're all like 40 and 50 years old. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, it kind of loses a bit of the integrity.
Exactly.
I mean, if it's a good one. You know what I think we should do? Sorry to cut you off. I think we should have a little exercise for each other. We all pick 3 movies that we recommend for each other to watch, and we pick one of them, watch them,
and next podcast,
come back,
talk
next
about it.
podcast, we'll talk about
or
it.
another podcast.
Or whenever.
Well, one movie, like, I'm fucking dying to see is, I forgot Pulp Fiction.
You haven't seen Pulp
I
Fiction?
haven't seen Pulp Fiction. I know I have the DVD somewhere around the house, but I just can't find
Fight Club.
Does this kid watch movies? No, do you just watch anime?
it. Maybe.
What the fuck?
No, it's like straight up.
Animes are cool too.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting to watch Pulp Fiction for about like 2 years, but I just can't find the DVD around my house.
Watch it on like, I don't know, isn't it on Netflix every
No,
now and
it's
then?
not. It's not on
No.
Netflix.
There's two things. One, let me quickly say this about anime, right?
Yeah.
The writing with anime is a lot of them is just like I think Daniel was saying this. He was like, yeah, like you have a character starts off weak, and then they just become strong throughout the series, and they're like, yeah, fucking boom, I'm gonna fucking bash someone now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very predictable.
I can't
But
remember
Pulp
the name of
Fiction, Pulp Fiction is a very good movie. It is very good, but I don't think it's like the best movie of all time.
it.
I agree.
Well, I think we should do a full episode on anime if you guys watch anime.
Yeah, definitely. We'll
Yeah.
do another one.
But yeah.
I don't watch it. What the fuck? I don't watch anime.
What is the anime? No, but that's like a very specific genre of anime.
No, I agree.
I watch Ghibli. Ghibli's very beautiful
Yeah.
animation.
I've seen Naruto Shippuden and I fucking...
No, I've never watched like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z. I
Real
just watched,
question:
like, the
how do you
Ghibli.
ship a den, man?
Dude, it's...
Like that's so big.
Shippuden was so good.
Would it fit
Feel
on
bad.
a boat?
Well, I don't know. Anyway,
You can
so...
do anything with the right tools.
So, yeah, we'll have an episode on anime. But back to what we were saying,
Yay!
fuck, how do we even bring this back? So, horror movies, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you said... Alright, so let's pick some movies, like 3 movies.
Should
Are we gonna do this right now?
Alright, why not?
Why not? Okay.
Alright, I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'm going to put The Gentleman
I will watch
Okay.
the...
by Guy Ritchie. Then I'm gonna put Looper.
Oh, I love that. I've seen it.
Looper,
Duel
such
Looper?
a good movie.
Yeah.
Such
I
a
don't know
good
what that
movie.
is.
That is a brain fuck,
So-
man.
Yeah.
Are we all gonna watch all
Just pick-
3 or
No,
like,
no. Just like if you don't like one, you'd be like, sack that movie, bum this one. I want to watch this one. So we're just trying to pick, right, out of the pool. Looper, Gentleman, and Come Back to Me. One of
Okay.
you guys. I got to think of the last one.
Well, my first one for you, Mark, has to be Sunshine. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Eternal Sunshine and the Spotless Mind.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'll watch
Jim
that.
Carrey.
A1 movie. Second one. Because a lot of the movies like I've seen, you've seen, I need to... I'd have to go through my Netflix.
Alright.
Like if you can give me 5, then I'll go through my Netflix.
Well, I can give you I'll just say mine now. Everybody on planet Earth needs to see Fight Club at some
Yeah.
point. And that's my number 1 to you, Nathaniel.
Yep.
Watch Fight Club.
I will
For the
do.
love of God, watch Fight Club. Watch Get Out, because you guys haven't seen Get Out.
Have you watched Snowpiercer?
No, I've had the chance. I just didn't watch it, man.
That might be one.
Okay, I have.
That's what's his name? Chris Evans?
Yeah, I think so.
Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Evans. God, he's good in that role.
Okay.
Same guy that made Parasite.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's your movies? You got
My
Fight
last
Club?
one, Fight Club, Get Out, and my last one, now, not because of the subject matter, because of how it is shot and filmed as a movie, American Sniper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Trust me, it's filmed so well, and like,
I think I'm gonna have to watch Get Out because I've watched the other two.
yeah, Get Out's really good. Do
I'd
that.
say my other 2 would have to be
Bonus.
Baby.
Oh yeah,
Yes, Baby Driver.
seen it. Yeah, it's
Good
good.
movie.
Okay, you both
very
already
good
seen
movie.
Baby Driver. Okay.
That's Edgar Wright.
Yep, love Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
My favorite director. Straight up.
Very good.
For those listening, if you haven't seen these movies, well, we're gonna give you a definitive fucking list now, and you need to watch them all
Yeah.
because they're so
Okay.
good.
Well, since you've both seen Baby Driver, then I'd say my other 2 are The Breakfast Club and Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That's being Wallflower.
Perks of Being a Wallflower.
I have. It's good.
We're like talking about like Fight Club, gentlemen, drugs, and he's like, well, this one is very nice. Wallflower Perks.
It's a really great story about love. No. Like, high key, I predicted the plot twist
Nah.
within the first 20 minutes of Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Perks was done really well.
No, very, very, very
Do you remember that scene with the and it makes you feel really awkward?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, really good.
No, but
Is Perks of Being a Wallflower where the two people have like a sickness and it's the chick from
No.
Divergent?
that's Fault in Our Stars.
Fault in Our Stars. Oh, same thing.
No, but how I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but I do want to say how I can't remember his name, but how the actor did the main character the way it was written really well. I can't find a way to word this. It really foreshadowed the plot twist really well for someone who like me who does psychology.
Yeah.
It like I was like, cool, he has the symptoms of this, and I'm like,
Symptoms
bang.
of being a bitch. Stupid.
Yeah, but
That's cool. Yeah. Okay.
If we're talking about movies, I think something to like quickly consider is TV shows and series.
Bro, I could have a whole series of podcasts about that.
Yeah, like would you rather watch a movie or a series? Because there's a lot of good ones like
Depends.
Peaky Blinders. Have you watched that? That's based off like once again a mob, Birmingham mob, and basically they had like.
Jody, you have a problem with the mob.
Do
Do you owe someone a lot of money?
They have like these little like hats, but they have razors on it. So when they go to like fight someone, they'll just
Razor
take the
gangs.
hat.
That's real.
Yeah,
and
no,
then they'll
that's
just like
fucking-
slit their face, and I'm like, well, that's just hectic.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched a one season TV show called Fargo.
Fargo, yeah, that's based off the movie Fargo.
Yeah. The show is
Fargo, eh?
outstanding. Fargo, eh?
Fargo, eh?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Very good show.
Very good. It's really good.
I haven't watched the show. I've watched the movie though.
Watch the show. It really dives into the whole concept of like the darkness of the human mind and how it gets in and infects people. It's fucking awesome.
Have you watched the Midnight Gospel? Yeah, you have.
Oh, Midnight Gospel. We
beautiful
need to talk about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Later, like another episode.
Yeah.
But fuck,
Yeah.
that's a great one.
No, that's like if someone's like, what should I watch on Netflix? That's the first thing I recommend.
Yeah.
Almost always.
We've all seen Midnight Gospel.
Yeah.
All right, well let's
We've
talk about
it.
let's talk about Midnight Gospel.
It's been found.
Let's talk about Midnight Gospel real quick.
I
So-
think the person that made it, Duncan Trussell,
Yeah.
he's a smart man.
I listened to his podcast.
Yeah.
Anyone
yeah.
listening, listen to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It's way better than this shit. But yeah,
straight
no,
up,
it's
fuck
like
this. What are we doing on
and
YouTube?
the guy Penton Ward, I think he made. He was like a co-producer on Adventure Time.
Yes,
and
yes.
and Duncan Trussell and those two, they made this show.
And it was beautiful.
It was God. It's very. I've never really seen. It's basically structured so that they take segments out of
Duncan's podcast.
Duncan Trussell's podcast, and then they write this narrative around it. So they talk about, love, politics, drug legalization, death, but they kind of do it whilst this guy's going into different universes and just like doing his thing.
It's just so unique and beautiful. And
Yeah.
I'll let you speak in just a moment, Nat. What I'm saying is that, look, I could say a lot about that, and we will, but that is the one movie / show, other than Forrest Gump, that has actually made me cry.
Forrest Gump made you cry.
Yo, like, what do you fucking have emotions and shit, bitch? What the fuck?
I didn't cry a lot in Forrest Gump, but you know the scene where Lieutenant Dan's got his new legs?
Yeah.
I whimpered there.
Two
yeah.
things. One, only one movie has ever made me cry,
What's that?
and I'm almost scared to say it.
Say it.
Inside Out.
What? Oh, with the imaginary friend dude who's like, no.
Yeah, with the emotions in your head and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I was a young man. It was 3 a.m. I'm watching Inside Out. I can't sleep. And I see this guy, this imaginary friend, push her. And she goes away. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Leaving your imaginary friend to disappear? Are you kidding me? And one tear just went down. I was like, nah, fuck this.
Well, what were you going to say, man?
I was gonna say, the highest praise I can give to Midnight Gospel
Yeah.
is that a lot of the times I'm watching a show, and I if I wanted to, I could let myself cry, but I'm like nah, cap that shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not into that. I let myself cry for that thing
Right.
because I was like, this is legitimately really well written.
It's
It deserves it, and I feel like I'm losing part of the experience if I don't.
Yeah, I get that. I get
Last
that.
episode, I didn't bawl, but I shed a few tears.
The last
I can't
episode.
cry very often.
I can't
Same.
either. That's the thing.
Same. It takes a lot for me to genuinely do it, and then more to let myself.
I've cried twice in my life. Once when I was born, second Inside Out.
I've cried twice in the past 5 years.
The thing about Midnight Gospel, it's like that last episode. Everyone who's seen the show knows exactly what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
that last episode hits.
It's so real.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's so real. Because the actual audio, everything, is from a real conversation with his mother who was
That's because
terminal.
I'm your mama.
Oh shit!
And that
Yeah, no, it's real.
She
She died about two or three
died.
weeks later after recording that.
The podcast, yeah.
Yeah, when she's like, "Oh, I have stage 4 or 5
Liver cancer, yeah.
breast or liver cancer," and she's like, "Yeah, like," and she was like, "Oh, but like I've never felt like happier or something. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Getting to that point.
Yeah, I do feel like I kind of like lose a bit of the experience by not knowing actually the history behind the podcast.
Yeah.
But even without it, it was a really enjoyable show.
See, that's how I got on his podcast. I watched Midnight Gospel and I came from that show. And I learned about the mother and it was just, wow.
I remember watching his shit in like 2014, but like being like, who the fuck? What is this? And you know the creator? I'm pretty sure the creator said, you should watch my show. Hi. you should watch it whilst on some shit.
Straight up.
They're very
new level. Just straight up.
Because he was on the Joe Rogan podcast and he's talking about he's been on like 3 or 4 times and he's talking
Duncan.
Duncan Trussell. And he's you know what they get up to, Joe Rogan talking about DMT and and death and Buddhism and all this.
Oh, Duncan Trussell on his podcast.
Yeah, and like
all the time.
It's like at the point where I'm just like I can't understand.
Yeah.
It's so like smart and like intellectual. I'm like, alright, well,
creative. It's just creative.
Yeah, very
It's
wise.
beautiful. Yeah.
I'm eager to get like Nick in, so I can do like the whole philosophy episode because.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have some shit coming up.
We got some guests coming on.
We do actually.
We do.
Right, bringing it back for movies. Actually, we have a guest coming on specifically to talk about movies production. He has made his own short film,
Yes.
which
We're not saying it's good.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Actually,
but
I haven't seen it either.
I should see
Neither.
it in preparation. But one of our
Yeah, he's talked to me about making a movie before.
and that's what he's studying. It's all very interesting. He'll come
he's
in.
studying the same kind of thing as me, so
That's sick. Yeah, well, that'll be a great episode coming up.
Gay shit.
yeah.
And yeah, so he'll be coming in. And now for more of the philosophy stuff, we are having our friend, you know him, Nick, come back in because he is a philosophy connoisseur like myself. I've bought Alan Watts' fucking books. I've been reading it, and it's going to be a big brain, juicy, delicious treat.
I don't know. I think in my brain just might like I don't know if I'm like gonna try and like fight like the intellectual or fight Nick on the podcast because that kid sucks.
Straight up brawl. Just fucking.
Yeah,
deck
so
cunt.
keep tuned for that because that's going to be really good. So much. Don't worry, we're going to be funny. We're still funny people, but there's going to be a lot of stuff to listen to.
Yeah.
And I feel you'll get value.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have much more range on this.
Oh, it's
channel.
going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful.
It's gonna be a good time, huh?
Yeah.
Except the times where it's not a good time. I think that might might balance it out.
That might,
you know?
Yeah. So, bringing it back to Midnight Gospel, that show the reason it's so good is because it's never been done like that before.
It's weird, yeah.
It's so weird. And
I want to get a tattoo of fucking Clancy just like on my like ass.
Yeah.
Or like the little hat. I almost said dick.
I
do not want a tattoo on my dick.
I looked at you and
I was like
he was like I could see your brains. You were like think about it. Think about it.
no, but like I want to get a tattoo, but like my parents, people are like fucking regret that. And I'm like, well, maybe, but don't.
Jesus, yeah. I want a tattoo.
Oh, same.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Anyway, anyone listening, watch Midnight Gospel. It is a Netflix original. You will not regret it. It will change your life. It is fucking phenomenal.
That is that big statement. Change your life.
Okay,
Like,
no,
it's
that's definitely an embellishment, but
It's a season. It's a series you can finish in a day.
yeah, it is
I'm
really.
gonna-
Eight episodes, 30 minutes each.
I'm gonna pull up some of the series that I think are just very, very good.
Like,
BoJack Horseman.
I don't.
all right,
that's-
let's.
that's
About,
not
you
my thing.
fire them at us. We talk about it.
Let's
Okay.
pardon? No, alright, I say I'll quickly run some through, and you give me a quick yes or no. So, BoJack Horseman.
No.
Yes.
No, have you watched it? All of it?
I watched like it seems like very like Archer like to me.
No.
Okay,
No.
I watched the first episode of BoJack a couple years ago. And I was like, this ain't it.
right. The people that don't watch BoJack don't know how deep that shit gets.
Can I talk about BoJack real quick?
Alright, yeah.
Why I'm yes for BoJack? BoJack Horseman is the most real show. About
It is.
people.
Yeah. It's about like these like animals, but like it's their people.
No,
It's
the thing that gets you hooked on BoJack Horseman, it's such a depressing show. You feel
So
sad watching it,
sad.
and you feel like you just want to cry and kill
But it's
yourself.
also funny as fuck.
Oh, it's funny
Like
too.
a character that stays for the whole 6 seasons was literally just because on the first episode he stayed at a party, slept on the couch, woke up, and then he stayed for
Forever.
for the whole thing, and it's just
And the thing,
I might check it out then.
You should, yeah.
I'm genuinely a positive person, but that show is so negative, so pessimistic, so fucked. But the thing is, it's so real, and it's just
because the protagonist is he's not a protagonist. BoJack Horseman is like
anti-hero,
and he's like
I do like anti-hero
he's like
shows.
he's like a
He's a
alcoholic,
cunt. He's horrible,
dickhead, narcissistic. Voiced by Will Arnett,
so
very
Mark.
good. He's a very good voice actor as well. But yeah, I could talk about that all day. All right, this one, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, okay.
It was a good show, but it got ruined by fan base. Straight up.
I disagree.
I still think it's just sick.
I don't know. I like Rick and Morty, but I feel it's too self-aware now.
Yeah.
If you saw the last season, they're really...
I know.
The
I
first
watched
half of the
first 2
season,
straight out.
the first half of the season was kind of dead, and then they really,
Yeah.
the second half was pretty like the Vat of Acid episode. Like he ruins like if you've watched the Vat of it's literally called the Vat of Acid. Episode,
I saw
right?
that,
Like the kind of shit he did, he just lived like death and death on repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat.
Yeah.
Only because he said his idea was bad. And he just like if you're thinking about what that could do to someone, you're like, holy shit, that is very cynical.
Quickly, let's say why Rick and Morty was good and still is good to an extent. I would say it's because it was very smart and it
Right.
did a very good job of touching up on things that they just didn't want to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
All right. South Park.
Absolutely. I fucking adore South Park.
Someone said to me the other day, they were looking at me. I was being a bit of a dick. I was trying to convince my friend he shit himself, and he's like, Jonty, you're like Eric Cartman. I'm like, wow, that is probably the meanest thing you could ever say. And I'm like, and then I referenced to when he threatened to take what he did. He killed someone's parents. And
Fed them to him in a chili
fed them
competition.
into a chili because he made him eat his pubes.
Yeah.
he sold him pubes. He sold him
Yeah.
pubes.
Bro, here's the thing about South Park. I love that show on a philosophical level because they talk about concepts. They understand at the end of the day, like, you can live in this world smiling even though all this shit's happening. Because it's like, if everything's shit, you might as well have fun, you know?
Right.
I love
it. It's a positive nihilist view.
It's got a very NCG feel to it.
Which is like that's kind of the viewpoint I have on life. Everything's fucked. Everything's going to shit. But like, fuck it. Like,
Save that for another episode.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
What
That'll be good.
about?
But South Park. Sorry, let me just cut you off. South Park is a show that I've been meaning to watch but never get around to. It's so daunting. There's like 10 more seasons.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna quickly run through some. All right. Just quick yes.
Lightning
or no.
round.
But
Let's
there's
go.
too much to say about it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this one. Oh my god, I could talk about this fucking days. It's so good. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yep.
Incredible. Yes. All right. Black Mirror.
Yes.
No.
Yes, but like a hesitant yes.
Right. The In-Betweeners.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, that's a demographic thing, though.
Yeah, that is
shit.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
I'd say yes in the first season.
I watched the first episode and I was like, nah, thanks, fam. But I might give it another try.
I think the third one is the third season's the best. I don't know. I just really like the aesthetic. But it's just like I think a lot of people just think like, oh, it's popular. No, I can't like it anymore. You know what I mean?
I've seen all 3 seasons. Like,
Yeah.
I
mean, it's nothing special, but I mean, once again, it's kind of like similar to the event. It's very easy to just indulge. The first season was class. I think they should have made the first season and stopped.
Agreed.
Then it would have been.
Perfect.
Then it would have been something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a safe bet to go to a second season. Like, that's just how
Oh,
it
what do
works.
you? Yeah, of course. Do you know how much profit
Oh,
they're
absolutely.
getting off that? Merchandise, everything.
Dude, Wolfheart became fucking huge from that
Yeah,
shit.
Millie Bobby Brown as well. She's in Godzilla movie and shit now.
that was definitely her launch platform.
Yeah.
I'm quite fond of Wolfheart, even though I haven't seen it. I respect him as a dude.
Yeah. I heard he was a bit of a dick, but I mean, you can't. Everyone says people are dicks.
What's the next
Devin's
one?
a bit of a dick. I'm a bit of a dick.
Have you watched Sex Education?
No.
That's a nice little.
I would
show.
say
I would say no, as in I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Do you know
I
what
would-
it is?
No.
it's
Oh,
it's all right, but like it's nothing special.
right. Have you watched Money Heist?
Nope.
It's another just Netflix one.
Is it a movie?
Pardon?
Movie?
No, it's a series.
I haven't seen Money Heist.
Arrested Development.
No.
That
haven't
is
seen it.
fucking
No, my parents watched
hilarious
that.
to me. Oh, I think it is so funny.
Okay.
Because everyone's just like deluded, man. Everyone, and it's so funny. This one's a documentary. Don't fuck with cats.
Yeah, you recommended that.
Yeah. I told you.
I
to
watched
watch that.
it. It was a very enthralling documentary.
Yeah, all real as well.
At the end of the video, at the end of the documentary, you just have like a horrible feeling in you, but it's a great watch.
Yeah. Oh God, it's cynical. And at the end of it, they look you in the eye, and they basically say, "Did we feed this person to do all the shitty things he did?" Basically, it's basically just about a serial killer and then they look and they're like, "Because we made him, we fed his ego, we fed it, and you watching this, are you feeding it as well?" And you're like, "Oh shit, am I like culpable? What's
What?
Like
Culprits?
held accountable? Is that
Yes.
Accountable.
Comcast.
Yeah, that was a good documentary. It was like a 3-part documentary.
All right, and the last one, I don't know if you guys would have watched this. Shameless.
I have seen part of Shameless. Yeah.
Yeah, just alcoholic father. Kind of sad.
I think
funny,
by far one of
good.
like the worst shows I've seen. I watched first episode, couldn't watch the next one, and this was pretty recent. Like I used to be a little on picky with shows I watch. Insatiable.
I've never heard of that.
It's the one with Debbie Ryan. Legitimately, if you want to see a badly written show with
what are
bad
you
acting,
expecting with Debbie Ryan? What do you expect?
I like it was so like heavily marketed, and it was just so badly written.
Dude, Netflix for a while. Whenever I saw like a Netflix original a couple years ago, I'm like, I'm not watching that shit because I just assumed it was going to be shitty. Because they would have that what's his face? People like Noah.
Noah Chameleon.
Yeah, it starts with C.
Chalamet. That's his name.
No, that's Timothy Chalamet. He's a good actor.
Timothy Chalamet.
He's a good one. He's actually an actor, but like, yeah, these people that can't really act, but they're just like,
I know exactly
they're
what you're
just
talking
like
about.
6'3" and like sexy, so they put them on,
dude,
and they
that
just
Noah
like,
dude.
Do you mean Hollywood? Do you mean fucking Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
But like,
ooh, he's a monster.
dude, that dude's fucking
they get like these shitty shows and just kind of like appeal them to like people like,
like
oh my God, he's so hot.
the
One
Kissing
season wonders, I call them on Netflix.
I'm gonna go make a TikTok compilation about him. like it's just shitty shit like that.
Timothy Chameleon.
He's a good actor though.
I think the only thing I've seen him in is Call Me by Your Name.
I watched him in Good Boy. No, what? Beautiful Boy, and it's basically Steve Carell's in it, and it's a very serious role, and it's basically he's playing a recovering heroin addict, and I'm like, wow, I never thought he would play that. Yeah.
Damn. What did you guys think about Jurassic Park?
Haven't seen any Jurassic Park movies.
Cause
I
I swear you don't
being?
watch movies. Like, what do you do?
Everyone's seen Jurassic Park.
Nah.
Damn.
I haven't seen... until like 3 months ago, I hadn't seen Aladdin.
I don't think I watched Aladdin.
Really?
A lot of people get fucking pissed at me. A lot of people get mad at me when they figure out how many Disney movies I just haven't seen.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
People get pissed off at me when I say I haven't watched Lion King.
What?
That's
What?
actually...
Just watch it. just watch it, man.
I didn't even say that. That's semi-atrocious.
No, I watched I watched like I think like the third one or the second one.
You've seen the others, but not the first one.
Pumbaa, and he's just doing his thing. And I used to play like a Lion King game on like the like Foxtel like thing. Yeah, basically I just like click the buttons and I'm like walking and I'm like, Mum, this is hectic, man. now I'm getting pissed off at Call of Duty. Look what you've done to me.
Oh man,
what a character arc.
How about like Lion King is pretty good.
Oh, a lot of those old Disney movies were good. Like, fuck, dude, the music in them.
Yeah, apparently New Lion King was kind of shitty though.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Live
Was
action lions and shit. What the fuck?
Apparently it was. That's like, oh my god. Yeah, if you're talking, oh my god, live action. Like apparently it was very like beautiful. Like it looked good. I know them talking would probably be weird, but you have that, which is kind of just like it's not good because it's probably not as nostalgic or it looks a bit odd. And then you have cats.
Cats, holy shit.
That is like I remember I was walking into the movie with my friend and I was like I saw that and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Is
that Rebel Wilson as a big cat? Are you kidding me?
Did you hear about the butthole edit?
No. Oh yeah, did they had buttholes or removed buttholes or something?
They there's like a whole movie where they had CGI cat assholes.
Yes.
And they took them out because they
It's
thought that wouldn't be a good idea.
So
On
odd.
humanoid cats.
Yeah, but they had cat assholes.
You're gonna
It
have...
was a musical. I remember, like, a good few years now.
Oh, yeah, no.
My parents,
Cats
and my
is a
sister
wonderful musical.
went to go see the
What-
musical,
what-
and they were like, "That's
Andrew Lloyd
sick."
Webber did the score for it.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
He does amazing scores. Did Phantom of the Opera. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
music can be...
I think a score for a movie is one of the most important things.
Absolutely. That's why Joker was such an enticing movie.
Oh, fuck, Joker, I could fall it. Like, I adored that movie.
It's like, also that's a similar thing in Watchmen. Like, it had a lot of times where just like music would just like make things hit different.
But then again, I have like a soft spot for like psychological films like that. That aren't just there to show you how, oh, look at this fucked situation. They're there to make you go, wow.
Yeah, I just like that. That's why I just solidly don't like action movies because like it's just like explosion gun.
Exactly.
Like that John Wick, good. Like one of the few action movies I genuinely enjoy.
Agreed. I wonder why that is.
Because Keanu.
Keanu Reeves
John
is
Wick
a
is just-
beautiful man.
John Wick, alright, let's get back to that kind of Watchmen thing. It's like, you kind of watch John Wick and you're like, alright, they're just going to throw in some MacGuffins and shit here because it's a movie, but I don't care because the movie's good.
Yeah.
It's done well. It's done really well. I wouldn't say it's done as well as Watchmen because that has a good plot to it. John Wick doesn't really, but it's so good at what it is. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't feel like you should like expect to go in and be like, all right, I expect this. I'm gonna get, you know, an explosion here. Michael Bay, boom, bow, hello. Like you sometimes, you know, like you can watch Endgame and watch these fight scenes and these $1 million CGI fights, but sometimes, you know, you can just watch someone going through human shit and you're like, all right, that's tight.
Yeah,
humanity
straight up.
of it all. Anyway, look, we have been talking for 51 minutes and 30 seconds now.
Jesus Christ,
So,
the longest one yet.
Yeah.
longest one yet, and I hope it was good airtime for you listening. I would love to hear your feedback. I know a lot of you have already contacted me. And if you're one of the people that's not someone that knows me in person, email me, because someone actually
Or
did
drop
that.
a comment.
Yeah, just straight
Tell
up.
us how.
Drop a
really?
comment straight up. Yeah, someone fucking emailed me.
Oh, honestly, when we start like rolling out social media, it'd be way easier to leave feedback.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
That's like the plan of what I'm going to be doing and managing a lot of.
Look,
the
all
social
I'm going to
media.
say is get ready for the revolution, because we got a lot of stuff coming for you.
Can we reschedule it, like the revolution to Thursday? Because like I've got soccer practice Monday.
Yeah, my bad. We can do NCG later. Hey, fuck
Yeah,
NCG.
no, like my mom doesn't let me go out past 8.
Anyways, everyone.
Everyone, just keep posted, look at us, and thank you so much for listening to the NCG podcast. I love you. See you later. Thank you so much for listening to Nobody's Group. Stick around for weekly uploads.